What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. So I'm sure you've all peeped it by now. It's a bit late, probably 2 weeks late, oops. But during the AJ and Ngannou press conference, Ngannou just went off and dragged the whole Fury lineage. This was genuinely one of the biggest punkins I've ever seen, and more so their reaction to which made it more shocking. Bear in mind, the Fury family, they normally with all the rah-rah, they silent, couldn't say nothing. Anyway, let's get to it. Here we go. 100%. Wow.
I'm really intending to gain a lot of major victory like this. One over Tyson, one more over Tyson. Because I had the first one over him. I'm intending to have the second one. And he's been bitching about it, which is true. You're gonna sleep in the octagon again, and I'm gonna wipe the ring with your ass again.
Oh, stop.
You wipe the ring with your ass. There was the blood in the ring. It's sticking in your pants.
It's really heating up in here now.
I tell you, your only chance is in the ring, in the boxing ring with the boxing rules. When you step off of that ring, you better stay 5 meters away before I start your shit. Because if I lose it, you're gonna have a really bad time, my friend. So, respect the fact that boxing is protecting us, and the rules of boxing is protecting us. Because out of that, without that, you are nothing in front of me. I beat you every day, twice on Sunday.
Oh, Ngannou throwing some of the bars there that Fury himself has used twice on a Sunday. Now, the funniest reaction here is this goof troop here, Tommy Fury. Look, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me make the screen bigger so you can actually... In fact, I'm going to zoom in right in on Tommy Fury's... on his wig. Let's have a look at his wig for a minute. See what Tommy... Look at this guy. He just looked prang. He is shit. Come on, stop. We all saw it. I did videos on it at the time when Billy Joe Saunders lost. And then Billy Joe Saunders' dad got into a scuffle with security. It was Tommy and Tyson just stood there looking sorry for themselves. Look at this guy, just looked shook. Tommy please don't come over here. Please don't let it kick off. Not now. Tommy, one of them guys who he wants to hear about things kicking off and not be there. Yeah, Tommy, one of them guys, yeah, where if it kicked off, he'd be in the back saying, "Oh, I swear, if I'd have been there, man. Oh, I wish I was there." But at the time, when it's there, like now, now is the time, right? Obviously, Ngannou ain't gonna do nothing, but even so, it shows how shook Tommy Fury is. Even there's no chance anything's gonna kick off in Saudi Arabia. I think them man chop hands off and ting. They ain't messing about even a bit. But even there's no risk, nonetheless, look at Fury. Look at Tommy's face. He just please no, not now. And look at this dude here. What's his name? Roman? I don't know. Roman. Shook. Yeah, Tommy definitely shook. This guy here, I don't know what you're doing. The whole lineage, though, is what's important here, people. I need to make sure you can see it all. Let's just zoom in. Let's take a moment on this picture. There was a frame, actually. I should have got the frame, but John's kind of smirking towards the end. You know what? I'll have to do some R&D right now. I want you, man, to be able to appreciate the whole thing here. So, John's here. John's kind of playing it cool. John's older, more experienced. He knows there's security. It's Saudi Arabia. Nothing's going to kick off. So he's kind of smirking. But deep down, they all know. Tommy's face says it all. Tommy's like, oh no. Francis might actually come over here and I might actually have to do something or pretend to do something. Tommy the guy, yeah. Let's say there's 4 Furies, which there is. John, Tyson, Roman and Tommy, yeah. Tommy will be the one treating it like a rugby match. He'll be treating it like a rugby match. Yeah, you guys, I'm not sure. What is it? I don't know rugby from Adam. But what is it, a third line? In a scrum? Is there a third line? I don't know. Let's assume in rugby there's a scrum, there's a third line. Tommy's the third line guy. He'll be rubbing everyone's back and, oh yeah, I'm getting in there. I'll be in the mix next kind of thing. After John, after Tyson, after Roman, Tommy will be mingling. And then, if all 3 of them I believe it. I believe in Ngannou. No rules, Ngannou would deal with the whole 4 of them. That's my base case, which we know my betting record is not the best, but nonetheless, That's where my heart on my head goes. My heart on my head says Ngannou would deal with all of them. He ain't even that good at mixed martial arts. That makes sense. John Jones, in my opinion, is more dangerous to any given man. But even so, like, all he's got to do is kick Tyson Fury's leg. He's out. For sure. John Fury, he's only got to look at John. Let's not forget, people. Type it in. John Fury versus Ross Garber. In fact, you know what? I feel like one of them days today. Let's do it right now. I want you man to appreciate what I'm talking about here, because a lot of you think I'm capping. Oh, IB, he talked too much. Yeah. We'll see how much I'm talking. Yeah, let's see how much do I be talking. John Fury versus Ross Garber. Garber, sorry. I apologise. This footage has been uploaded and leaked. No one's seen this footage before. Let me change the screen again. This is John Fury in his prime, people. 25-year-old John Fury. Let's see how he gets on. You can watch the full fight yourself, but let's get to the interesting part that matters. Yeah? So John's in there. Oh, he's huffing away. Boy, is he huffing. He's puffing now for sure. Listen, he's a fighting man. Or you can call it to some extent. Let's see how it goes. Team Lighty, yeah? Team Lighty, Ross Garber in there. He's doing his thing right now. You ready? John's coming in. Boop! He's sleeping. John, sleep it off, 100%. Sleep it off. He needs to sleep somewhere. And this was prime John Fury, people. So don't tell me, oh, John's really hard. He might be hard. I don't think he is, but he might be hard. If he was hard, yeah? Let's watch again. Prime. Ooh. Come on, stop. He's stiff as a board. This is a top 10 all time. Fair play, he tried to get up. See how he gets on. No, he's out. He's smart. He's back down, people. He's back on flat on his back. He tried to get flat on his back again. Yeah? This is Ross Garber. Garber. And John's having a go here. Go on, John, have a go, mate. Have a go. Go on, have a go. Boop! He's sleeping. Sleep it off. 100%. Sleep it off. Take a time out. John need a time out. John really... Who makes it? I think it's Cadbury. In the UK, there's a brand of chocolate called Time Out. John should be their figurehead. You know how KFC has the Colonel, McDonald's has the Clown. John Fury should be the Time Out mascot. Yeah? And, you know, I remember years ago, Nike would have really cool commercials, like it'd be... Remember one of Tiger Woods' most famous shots. He whacks the ball... I don't know, it's some sort of amazing shot. Was it a hole in one? I don't know. He whacks the ball. Again, I don't know goal from Adam. He whacks the ball and then it lands, it rolls, and then the Nike swoosh perfectly. It's probably all staged, and thinking about it now, but either way, he whacks the ball, it gets to the hole, and it slowly, it's looking like it's going to stop. Boop! And the Nike swoosh comes up, and it's like, oh my God, Nike, Tiger Woods. John Fury is that man for timeout. Yeah, play this timeout. I'm passing Cadbury the game here. Cadbury timeout bars, their sales will go through the roof. Yeah, this is the footage here. Look, boom. Bop. No, wait there. Bop. This bit here, timeout. Yeah? Comes on the screen, Cadbury timeout. And John just there, it's just been clipped. Take a timeout. What's that one? Take a break. Kit Kats, take a break. Snickers. Is it Snickers? You're not you when you're hungry? I don't know. Time out. You need to get this guy. Anyway, let's not stop here. Let's do the other one as well. Because I have to mention these references, and some of you man are sleeping. What was his name? The Black Skellington. Akinwande. Yeah, let's see John Fury versus Akinwande. Let's see how he gets on. Yeah, see how he gets on. He might have done well. I don't know. I'm unbiased here. Let's see how John Fury gets on with the Black Skellington. Yeah, this cat here is the Black. His name's Henry Akinwande, but otherwise known as the Black Skellington. Yeah, Skellling ton. Skellington. Here we go. Come on, John. Have a go, John. Go on, John. See you all day, John. Go on, John. Head movement, John. Go on, John. Go on, John. Oop! I didn't even say. I've seen this before, but oh no, he's on the floor. He's convulsing right now, people. Oh no, go on, John. He's out. I think it's fair to say he's out, people. Yeah? Unbiased here. I'm just reporting what I'm seeing. Let's have a look. Let's have another look here. I might be wrong. We have to watch it. This was quite close, was it? Listen, people. Sometimes results are controversial. Oh, he could have made the count. The referee stopped it too early. This, for me, could be one of them. I'm not sure. We have to watch this a few times to make sure we have judicial integrity. I need to make sure the conclusions I make are based on evidence. And that was, to watch it once wouldn't do it justice. It was that close. So let's see. You know what I mean? I think to some extent, Akin one day got lucky. It was ruled as a KO. This could have been, it could have been anything else. But yeah, here we go. Go on, John. Go on, John. Go on, John. Oh, I don't even know what landed. Did you see what landed? I didn't see what landed. I genuinely didn't see what landed. What was it? Let's have a look what landed there. Because it missed me. Ain't gonna lie. Did you see it? I don't know. That's the second time we watched it. Let's see. Akin one day. What was that? A right hand? That was a right hand. He's out. He's out. What landed there? What was it? What was it? Go on. Go on, John. Go on, John. With your head. Go on, John. Go on, John. Go on, John. Right hand. He's out. I didn't see nothing land. He out though. That's what we know for a fact. He's bark out. Look at his feet, people. His feet are curved this way. Your foot's like naturally kind of like that, right? John's foot. 90 degrees. Stiff. It's like this. Just stiff. 3rd degree Gurns for sure. The doctor, if you read the autopsy report after this fight, the doctor said he was suffering from 3rd degree Gurns. What do they call it? 3rd degree Gurns as a result of some sort of mystical trauma. Because I didn't see the shot that landed. The doctors could not conclude it was the implement used. Because there was no discernible implement. Yeah? Like the UFOs, there's no discernible form of propulsion. We just know they're moving from A to B. We don't know how they're doing it. Yeah? John Fury went from conscious to spark out unconscious, and we don't know how it got there. How did he get there? I don't know. What was it? Right hand misses. This is the one I think. What is it? Go on, John. Go on, John. Oh, no, he's out. He's sleeping. Oh, John. Stop it. It was a right hand, was it? Was it a right hand? I don't know. Whatever it was, it wasn't a lot of weight on it. Oof. He's asleep for sure. Sleep it off, John. Go on, John. Sleep it off. No, let's one more time. He's in it. Go on, John. Move your head, John. That's it, John. Go on, John. Again. Go on, John. Have a go, John. Good lad, John. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, no. Every time it gets me, every time I watch it, I'm like in there. You know what I'm saying? Go on, John. Have a go. Go on, John. Move your head. That's it. Oh, he's asleep. Oh, stop it. Anyway, the point is, yeah, I've digressed, obviously, as I normally do, but the point is, people, end of the day, back to the main dish here, right? I told you, Tyson, let's say for the Fury family, we're in there with Ngannou. Tyson, he's got no legs, yeah? One Muay Thai to Tyson's leg, he out. Them knees, them knobbly knees. I've seen them knees before. I'm not being disrespectful yet, but I've watched TV before, and some younger people, it's kind of like a children's hospital. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say on it. But if you, a children's hospital, you see them kind of knees Tyson Fury has. They're not fully formed. Do you understand? Or to be fair, any children's knees, any child below the age of like 9, they have these kind of knobbly knees. Yeah, they're not adults yet. Tyson, he's 6'7" or 6'8", 270 pounds. He has the legs of a 7-year-old. Ngannou, Muay Thai to the leg. His leg will be like McGregor's, just snap. So he's out. Yeah, John, at 60-year-old, we've seen the 25-year-old John. And Ngannou doesn't have to be the best boxer. All he has to do is really feint something, and the kind of PTSD trauma that John has from Team Lighty, Ross Garber, Henry the Black Skellington, Akin one day, the PTSD trauma will be triggered, and that will lead to spontaneous loss of consciousness. People talk about spontaneous combustion when things just turn into fire or whatever it is. Spontaneous, that's what doctors would call it. Right. Spontaneous loss of consciousness. Yeah, patient failed to regain consciousness, and they'd write down the time he passed on to the next realm. Do you understand? So yeah, Fury kick to the leg. John, a feint will do. He out. Roman, I don't even want to talk about. I don't even know Roman. I don't even know Roman to talk about him like that. I can give detailed examples on Tyson. I can give detailed examples of references on John. Roman, it's not worth talking about. Yeah? I don't even think Roman turned up. He'd be in the back somewhere with Tommy. That's the truth. And Tommy, He'll be in the back politicking. After John, the head of the lineage, gets taken out. John, head of the lineage. Tyson, the only man in that row who can fight. Yeah? So once the head of the lineage has been taken out, and the man who can fight has been taken out, Tommy going to be in there, politicking. He'd probably say to Ngannou, "Oh, yeah, would you let me off if I give you a blowy?" That's the kind of vibe Tommy be on. He'd be trying to... listen to me. People through life, they use their talents or edges to become successful. Yeah, Tommy used his looks or whatever and his bit of clout from Tyson to get onto Love Island. So people play their role. Tommy knows, oh, I got on Love Island. I sucked off some ITV executive. Yeah? So he knows his edge here. He knows how the plays go. Oh, I don't want to get knocked spark out like Tyson, the best fighter in the family, did. I don't want to get knocked spark out from like my dad did, the head of the lineage. So I'm going to use my talents. That's what Tommy's been doing. Tommy's been politicking his way to make money. Nothing. Fair play to him. In a life and death situation like it would be, you best believe he's going to go to that. He can drop to his knees and say, "Please, let me blow you instead." That's what he'd do. Roman, again, I don't know him from Adam. I couldn't even tell you what he'd do, but my bets would be, he'd be on a scale of... Tyson would come to fight probably. If Tyson couldn't find a way to pull out, if Tyson couldn't get Paris to knock him over the head with a frying pan, he'd fight. Tommy, on his knees. Roman, he'd be somewhere in the middle, I guess, between that. Because he's not as good looking. So Roman wouldn't have been leveraging his good looks to his benefit. Yeah? It's a bit like Leonardo DiCaprio. If you look into DiCaprio, there's a lot of weird things that went on with him. He was good looking, right? I'd say probably one of the best looking men in recent times. Certainly when he was younger, like 25 or whatever. Either way, trust me, in that world, in the celebrity world, that's how you leverage your things. I'm good looking. Old dusty dudes want to do something with me. Yeah? And that doesn't stop when it comes to a fight. So Tommy would be politicking. He'd either try and be that guy. Tommy would hope that, John and Tyson will get it done. And failing that, listen, one or two things will happen. Failing John or Tyson getting it done, Tommy would turn into the negotiator. In a group fight situation, there's always one negotiator. Someone who don't want to get their hands stuck in. So all of a sudden they turn to a politician. "Oh, whoa. Let's all be friends here. Oh, what are we really fighting about though? Yeah? The world's too nice. The world's too big and beautiful for us to be fighting right now." He'd turn to the hippie. Yeah? Tommy start hugging some trees. And if the hugging trees didn't work, he'd be on his knees for sure. "You know what? I tried to be nice. Let me just blow you." That's what he'd do. And Roman would fall somewhere in between that, I guess. Yeah? He'd see Tyson and John get smoked, and he'd probably be like, "Let me see." If Roman was last, yeah, let's say Tyson and John got smoked. Tommy's on his knees blowing some. Roman would be posted up, and just seeing how it all plays out, he'd be like, "Well, Tyson tried to fight, got knocked out. John tried to fight, got knocked out. Tommy on his knees, blowing dude, but he's still conscious." Yeah? So he'd think to himself, "I don't want to get knocked spark out," and then follow suit. And him and Tommy be there. Roman be there taking someone balls. And Tommy be there doing the thing. For sure. Anyway, I've gone on a madness there, but the point is, people, Ngannou would... listen, I've showed you Tommy's face. Tommy knows Ngannou would do a madness at all four of them at once, I believe, genuinely. Again, my betting record is nothing to believe in, but I'm telling you now, if I had a chance to bet on Ngannou versus them four, I'm taking Ngannou all day. I just am. Tommy can't fight, Roman can't fight, Tyson can fight, but will he want to fight? Tyson likes to fight in fights he knows he can win. And then, when he ended up in a fight he knew he could win against Ngannou, didn't really want to fight, did he? Let's be real now. Tyson didn't, when he was in a fight 10-1, he was hungry for it. When he ended up in a 50-50 fight with Ngannou, he wasn't going over and above, was he, to show us his class? He was just in the mix. The Tyson probably fight. John, like I said, yeah, John's spontaneous loss of consciousness. That's what the report would read. He wouldn't know how he lost it. Yeah? We don't know how he lost it. He'd just be unconscious somehow. The four, I'll tell you a lie. It probably makes sense, actually. If Tyson went first and got his leg kicked off, John, he's not a stupid man. he'd see that and just become unconscious. He'd think, wow, the young top guy of the family in terms of fighting skill and prime has been smoked. It's over for my old ass. He'd just pass out at that point. So them two are out, and then you got the two femboys left. I already know what they're going to do. So yeah. Anyway, from Ngannou's point of view, it's a shame really. It's a shame for Ngannou. I ain't going to lie to you. It's a shame for Ngannou that, like, that was the part that I did enjoy. The build-up kind of thing. Ngannou was, or the build-up to AJ and Ngannou was interesting. I'm happy AJ won. I said already. Ideally, I wanted one man to win by KO, because in my mind at least, that would have more exciting implications for the future. A man who wins by KO in AJ versus Ngannou is more likely to be a dangerous dude than a man who just wins on points. If AJ had just won on points, would my mouth be watering for him to fight Fury or Usyk? No. Now it's watering. Equally, if Ngannou had knocked AJ out versus winning on points, I'd be like, damn. Obviously, Ngannou had the confidence and the chat. And he's really grown into that. Ngannou used to be more like AJ, very soft-spoken and political. After that Fury win, he started punking AJ. AJ, you got no chin, essentially, and he's doing this with Fury. I beat you already once, and Fury, it's only boxing rules that are protecting your ass, because we know otherwise it'd be sweet to me with a capital S. Yeah. There's a word they've got for you, Tyson. Yeah, if you were to come to my game, Tyson, there's a word they've got for you, and it's prison wife, pocket holder. You be holding my. I'll be that guy 100%. Tyson, if you came to mixed martial arts, I'll be that guy whose pocket you hold and you stay holding. You walk 2 feet behind me with your arms stretched out, holding my pocket, no doubt. Yeah. All them bars though. If Ngannou had won by knockout, this would have been just a bigger now, wouldn't it? We'd be like, oh my god, he knocked AJ Spark out. Fury's going to be really smoked. And Ngannou was with the talking. AJ is still, to this day, it's even more quiet now. He's almost literally letting his actions. Before, AJ would get on the mic and be super political. Oh, I'm trying to inspire the world and this, that, and the other. But it wasn't as intriguing. I think if you're going to do it, you either talk ruthless or you're just completely stoic and say nothing, like AJ did. Those are the two best outcomes for me. Coming out and then being in the fight game, winning a fight, and then, I want to bring on that hippie shit. I don't want to hear that. I'm all for hippie shit. Like, I'm kumbaya. I'm all into that world. I don't believe in countries. I believe everyone's a human being and we all share the world together. So I'm a big hippie. But I'm saying, as far as the fight game goes, I ain't trying to hear all of that. Oh yeah, let's go. I want to uplift the community. I don't really want to hear that. Personally, I'd rather you knock a dude out and just stand there looking at the camera like. And that's what AJ did. He's posted up like, I told you, man, what time it was. Yeah? His being said more than his mouth could say. AJ in the past has been known to get on the mic and, as I've explained on that hippie thing, this win isn't mine, it's for everyone in the world who's gone through a struggle. All that corny, I don't want to hear that rubbish, man. Just knock a dude out and just post up like, do you know what I'm saying? One of them ones like, 100%. Just post up, shoulders up and ting like a lion. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to watch, and that's what AJ did, to all due respect. So I rate what he did with Ngannou. Ngannou's kind of half fell off now. Ngannou went from dragging the whole Fury family to, I woke up and I was tired. Oh, stop. Oh, I was in the change room before the fight and I was feeling sleepy. Oh no. Yeah? What happened to, if you were to come to my rules, I'll wipe the floor at your ass? We went from, if boxing rules weren't protecting you, I'll wipe the floor at your ass again. Went from that to, actually, before the fight, I was sleepy in the changing room. Oh, tragic fall off. Tragic. And again, it's a shame. But anyway, yeah. It's funny to get, if nothing else, it's funny, even though Ngannou looks a bit, not silly, because at the end of the day, just because AJ smoked him, Fury couldn't. And Ngannou was peak greenness when he fought Fury. So Ngannou was the sweetest he could ever be, in theory. Now he's arguably sweeter because he's been knocked out in devastating fashion. So to Fury, Ngannou is still hierarchically Fury's daddy in my book. Why? Because he knocked him down. If you knock a man down and you have a close fight, as was the case, I believe you won the fight. I believe that distinguishes you in the performance. I scored a knockdown over you, and you didn't over me, and the fight was close. I won. Oops. That's my personal scoring system, which a lot of people don't like. A lot of people like the point scoring. I'm not really into that. I'm into the spiritual power here. Who was the most powerful spiritually at the end of that fight? And I don't believe anyone can say it was Fury. Yeah? All the expectation was on him. He was the one with 10 years in the game. He's the best boxer around right now. And he was the one on his ass. You can't tell me he won that fight from a spiritual perspective. Anyway, I'll wrap it up there. But yeah, man. Hopefully, Ngannou really now, he should be looking for John Jones. That's what I think he should do. The boxing thing, it was gaining momentum. As we see here, this is evidence of Ngannou's presence in boxing gaining momentum. Before the Fury fight, very humble, didn't say nothing. Now, or at that point, he was talking the most, mugging AJ off, mugging Fury off, and it's just kind of fell off now. Should Ngannou get the rematch with Fury? He should, but that's going to be years off. We're talking 3 years down the line, by which Ngannou's going to be halfway to an OAP home, be like 42 or whatever. So he needs to focus on, he's made money now, he's made 20, 30 mil now. He should really go back to the game he's from, particularly thinking about these bars. If you're telling me boxing rules protect boxers, that might be the case, but at the end of the day, what's protecting you from John Jones? That's the question. Before it was money. Well, you've made money now. If it's about the purity of the MMA game, which is the case, you're pointing out to Fury, my game's purer than yours. Well, take your pure looking ass back to the pure game and go get you some of John Jones. You see what I mean? You can't almost have both, best of both. You can't slag people off, essentially. You're a lesser fighter than me, which may be the case. But then Johnny Bones is posted there. Johnny Bones is in the heavyweight division with your belt. Go and take it back and show us you really are. At that point, if Ngannou knocked out or beat John Jones, I'd say, I'd be like, yeah, that'd be mind blowing, and he really would be a dangerous dude. I don't see that. I see Johnny Bones wrapping him up differently. Ngannou would resemble a pretzel after that fight. He got the complexion. Pretzels are like, they're well cooked. You got the dark brown complexion. You best believe it. Ngannou would resemble a pretzel after that John Jones fight. Mentally as well. John Jones wouldn't just twist his body up. His mind would be twist up too. Because to see such a big dude all twist up, you best believe it. It'd just be, a pretzel would be the best description of Ngannou after that encounter with Johnny Bones. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe. Actually, no, let me talk about Tyson Fury's reaction. Tyson Fury was trying to shout some things off here, you can see. But we all know boxing rules do protect him, ultimately. That's the bottom line. In unarmed combat, boxing rules protect you. There's nothing really you can say. In fact, boxing rules protect your whole family. Because like I said, without boxing rules, the whole line would be taken out. Yeah, if it was a 4x1, 4 Fury family versus Ngannou in 4-ounce gloves, I see it looking real bad. I see 4 bodies at the end of it. Or I see 2 men spark out and 2 dudes on their knees. That would be the best outcome. The only outcome that averts, potentially, 4 Fury bodies laid flat, will be 2 Fury bodies laid flat, John Tyson, and 2 Fury bodies posted up on their knees, trying to blow Ngannou instead. Yeah, anyway, like button, subscribe, and let off the bell, 100%, and no doubt.